It is said that pen tool is the most important and fundamental tool in Adobe Illustrator, and when you learn that, you are the master of Adobe Illustrator and graphic designing. So we'll try to learn about the pen tool in this tutorial. Hi there, my name is Mohammad Abbas and welcome to Computer Tech Skill. We have got a tool that is known as pen tool. So what we have to do this time, so we have to be having sort of patience in order to be using the pen tool and learning about the pen tool. Well, the thing is that if I click there and click there and for the third time click there and then continue with that and then click there. So now that seems that sort of a shape is made there, which you can apply the color inside that of the shape. See, that works. So the thing is that what is pen tool used for? Well, pen tool is sort of a tool that you can create shapes. You can make ease while you are designing some sort of shapes and some sort of things or designings. So there's sort of a shortcut keys while using the pen tool there. So if I hold the shift button on keyboard and then press the pen tool there, so now see, this is going so much straight there. See, that is working so much in a straight way. See, and when I do not hold the shift button, see, now I'm not having any sort of control on any sort of thing. So if you want to have control on your design, on your shape and on anything you are drawing, that you must be holding like for example, I want to create rectangular. So what I need to do is to hold the shift button on keyboard and then click there and similarly there, and we have got click there and then there. Let me tell you another thing. Hold the shift button and then click there. If I come down and I have clicked there and I have also clicked there, you must be observing sort of a pink line which is also guiding me that I have gone beyond that of the point, that I have gone beyond of that of the line, or I have not even reached that of the point or that of the line. So if I click there, that means I am now at the position of the left anchor. See, if I click there, so now I have created sort of shape there. So what I need to make you understand is that you can create styles or you can create shapes, different sort of shapes. Make sure to delete that out and then take pen tool. This time you can also make curvatures, like click there and come at the bottom, click there. Make sure not to release the click of the mouse. If you drag it to right side, a sort of curvature is made there, and after that you must be observing we have got two sort of angles there. The first one is this and the second one is this, which is also important to have control on your curvatures. Like for example, I have come down and click there and drag it to right side, and we have got more of the handles, more of the two of the handles. Each of the points, each of the anchor must consist two of the handles. So you can then play with the handles, provided that you are holding the control or the command button and then play with that. See, that works. This time I am holding the control or the command button and now I am playing with that. And then similarly you can play with that of the anchor, with that of the handle. See, you can also play with that of the handle and also with this of the handle. So similarly you can work on it and play with that. Well, if you want to get rid of that, now for example, let me delete that out. Click there, make sure to come at the bottom, drag it to right side. Well, if you drag that to right side, the curvature will be made at the left side, and if you drag that to left side, the curvature will be made to right side. Means that will be resulting on the basis of opposite sides. See, that works. And we still have the pen tool there. If you want to get rid of that, make sure to press escape button on keyboard. See, now we are free of that. And similarly you can design some of the designs, like if I may go there and take ellipse tool there, hold the control and the alt button there. In order to draw that proportionally, you must be observing that we have got 4 of the anchor points. The first one is this, second, third and fourth one. This is because I have taken that in order to make you understand that how to even design that or draw that by using the pen tool there. Well, this is so much easy, I think. Just make sure to go for pen tool. Make sure to click a little bit at the top, or maybe little bit at the top maybe, and then come there, click there, draw it there. Make sure to draw it properly there. So what I need to do this time is that to minus that out there on this anchor point. Make sure to click on it and then make sure to come there. Well, this is important to have two lines there in order to have surety that whether or not I am standing there. For example, I have taken this by holding the shift button there, and I have taken that by holding the shift button there. So this time what I have to do, just to make this proper or place this proper, so this time I think this is correct. This time I must be making sure, that how to draw this sort of ellipse there. Well, make sure to go for pen tool, click there, or maybe lock these two. Just try to lock these, all of these. I have locked these. Now when I'm selecting these are not being selected. Make sure to go for pen tool. This time click there, make sure to come there at this point, at this anchor point, and try to draw that. See, that works. Well, this time if I come there and draw it there, so this is not going to be possible for me. This is not going to be working that much properly. So make sure to go one step back, hold the control or the command button, press Z button. This time I have to be minusing that at this point. This time I have to be minusing that at this point by holding the alt button and pressing that there. And this time I'm free to draw that at this anchor point. Try to click that there and drag it at the right side. See, that works. And that works so much beautifully and magnificently. And then furthermore, you can work on this later on. Well, I want to minus that there, and I want to go for this there. See, that works. If there is a little difference, so try to go for that back. See, that works. If you want to minus that there, go for this, make sure to minus that, and this time go for this, and you're good to go. There must be small sort of difference there. However, I have done that. See, that works. Let me smoothen that out. And I have almost done that. So now I am free to draw any sort of color inside that, fill any sort of color inside that. See, that works. So this was a sort of an example that I have given you. Unlock that, make sure to unlock that. Well, this time make sure to go for pen tool. I have to be giving you some sort of example so that will be easy for you to use that. Well, this time make sure to click there. Make sure to delete this, and this time try to select these two of the lines, go for lock and lock that, and this time go for pen tool. Well, this is some things I have taken these two sort of a line, and after that I have locked these. These are some things that must indicate you where to use the pen tool. So this time make sure to click there, and then there, click there, click there, and after that click there. Well, this time we've got this sort of shape. So we have created this sort of shape. In order to make you understand furthermore about more of the tools like add anchor point, well, this time Let me select that. Let me move that there. Let me make it bigger. You must be observing this shape, that we have got 4 anchor points there. First one, make sure to select that by direct selection tool. First one is this one, and second one is this one, third, and then the fourth one. So we have got 4 of the anchor points there. And this time, if I click there, add anchor point tool, and make sure to click there, this is the 6th anchor point, the 7th anchor point, and the 8th anchor point. And this time what I have to do is that make sure to select that, move that there. See, that works. And then move that there, and there, and then move it there. So you can play with that according to your need. This is what anchor point is used for. If you want to go one step back, make sure to hold the control or the command button and press that button. And we are still having 8 anchor points. So what I need to do is, if you want to delete any sort of anchor point, make sure to go for delete anchor point. Make sure to click on it. See, that works. Well, I am deleting the anchor points that I have not even created. I have created the different sort of anchor points. See, that works. And sort of triangle is being made. So that is how the things are working like. Well, let me rotate that like that. And this time we have got anchor point tool. Anchor point tool is sort of tool that if I click on it, make sure not to release the click of the mouse, and drag it at the right side. If you drag it at the right side, this will be giving a sort of awkward result. If you drag that at the left side, see, it is converting that to curvature. See, that works. And if you drag that to upwards, and that will be giving the result something like that. To right, if you drag that to right, see, that works. And that works magnificently. So that is what the things are working like. Well, let me insert sort of designs that I have already created, and let's try to work on these in order to make you understand furthermore about how to use the pen tool. I have almost done pen tool, or made you understand about the pen tool, how to use the pen tool, add anchor point, delete anchor point, and anchor point tool. And anchor point tool is not only just, let me make sort of design there, let me make it there. Well, let me draw ellipse. I have done that. Let me put it there, and make sure this time to go for anchor point. Just try to click on it. See, that works. Just try to click on it, and then just try to click on it. Even do not do anything, just try to click on it. It has converted curvature to sort of sharp corner, and if you want to even convert that to sort of curvature, make sure to drag that to right side. See, that works. And then drag it to down. See, that works. It has again converted the shape to sort of curvature style. See, that works. So that is how the things are working like. So let me insert some of the designs. Maybe let me insert this umbrella. This is what I have already created. Put it there. Make sure to lock that, select that, go for this, go for lock, and lock that. And what I need to do this time, to just use the pen tool and make sure to draw that or design that by using the pen tool. So what I need to do this time is to click there, make sure to click there, and drag that to left side so that it can give the opposite result. You can apply sort of black color inside that. See, that works. And try to drag that a little bit to down. Make sure to minus that by holding the Alt button there, and try to work on it furthermore. Drag it at the left side, minus that there, because if you'll not minus that there, it may give sort of awkward result there. See, that works, and that is going out. So make sure to minus that there, click there and draw it there. Try to minus that there. Click there, minus that, click there and try to draw that there. Well, let me show it there. If you can see, this place sort of awkward point is being created. However, this is something which I can smoothen it out later on after designing all of these. Drag that right side so that it will give opposite result. Drag it at the bottom. See, that works. Minus that there. And try to draw it there. Drag it at the left side. See, that works. Minus it there. And that is how the things are working like. Just try to move that. Make sure to hold the space button on keyboard and move that there anywhere you want. Click there. If you want to zoom the interface, minus it there. If you want to zoom the interface, make sure to hold the Alt button and use the scroll wheel of the mouse. See, that works. And drag it at the right side. Click there and drag it there. Well, if it is not suitable, I'll work on it later on. Minus it there. Put it there. Sorry. Click there. Try to click there and drag it at the right side. Try not to release the click of the mouse. Minus it there by holding the Alt button on keyboard and click there. Drag that at the right side and draw that. Minus it there. Well, the reason I'm clicking in the middle is because if I click there, it must give sort of awkward result. See, let's try it there. See, that works. I think that worked well. So I was talking about this awkward sort of point. So let's try to work on it. Go for smooth and try to work on it. Time and again, try to drag that and try to see, that works. And that has worked magnificently because that has smoothened. Try to work on it. I think this is the place that I have to work on it. I think we are done. So what I need to do is to just apply the color inside that. So any color you want, you can go for that. You can even apply the gradient inside that. So that is all for today's tutorial, in which I have taught you all about pen tool, all about the design of the pen tool. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please give a thumbs up, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial. I'll see you in my next tutorial, in which I'll be teaching you furthermore about the pen tool and making some sort of design by using the pen tool. Till then, bye bye for now.